Hey, man, look. Let me wind this shit back to the beginning right quick. Look, it don't even want to wind for me, though. Look, I put it like 5, 6 times. Now, look. 5, 6 times, 10 seconds, AB wine, that's 6 seconds. It was only a minute in. You just want to start and finish before I told you to offend again. Defend it on your looking like your wrist ain't even on your neck. You try to give respect before I put you in your touch your check. Looking like your girl that hate, looking like she knew that's what. And if she want an aqua fiend, I guess I fiend you before you fendi. Looking like you try to comprendi, looking like you understandy. Understand if you can see just how it be, I end you. Looking like I make you my friend on Facebook, 10 you out to give you a tenure just to treasure right. Looking like you say you didn't write a treasury note tonight. No, deny you didn't know that's not as ice. Looking like I'm cool, alright. I guess I chill, you alright. If you did, I guess I be it. I guess I added, and you ain't asked. I told you you can get it before you even knew how to get it back. Back to not snitching, you ain't even gotta talk, but you can know what you understand before you had to walk. Walking RIP you then, I guess you seeing how it's been. I guess it's not in no reason that the lows ain't have you ODN. And if you didn't owe and win, I guess you not on 13. I guess you you missing shots before you seen. Understand to me means adding Latin there. Kings, what happened in Sacramento before you get off my nuts like you was sacking when I blew off shots and looking like she took it. All the listen before it's not on your list. I guess I gotta offend you all before you get a feed and wrist. Looking like a shot could take one reason, feed your wrist. And I pray for all those, even if you ain't seen who's missing. Missing in action still missing. What you wanna get in the south of the in the Richmond, south in the kitchen, like I gotta be with no dishing like I put it out, like it ain't even on the single. Trying to have a leg before I make you cry and make you single. Looking like it's one take before you even want to try. I guess I got to let you go before you even try to fly. Looking like you fly the wind, looking like I fly the pins. If I didn't go too far, I guess I didn't fly the pen. Pen said, out friend, how you wanna doubt friend? I tell you how to chill before I show you grills and mouth then. And my grill ain't a veneer then, looking like it's clear then. I got you with some caps before you rap to get it clear then. And if you wanna see, okay, I guess I didn't be okay. I guess you wanna rewind before you even do an E, okay? He ain't acting Owen, asking questions, acting Owen. I got that thing right there blowing. It's just all like a acting Owen. Looking like an ankle, break you like a stanko, breaky leg. Looking like you ran like Achilles before I hit your stinky leg. That's for running that. Pray for Washington and winning. Pray for those Redskins before the football team could win that. And if you wanna go ahead to think about real facting, pray for one before you had to see what would happen. And if you didn't know, it's X and O battalion conning. Looking like I pray for a post before you even see Milan and Crystal Millennium. Looking like the crystal ceilings before you had to get it out the pot. Trying to make crystal millions. That's what diamond plaques, looking like your diamonds facts. Pray for pocket, land off big with notorious facts. Big factor in. Talk about what your finger gon' bracket then. Break then. Make mistakes before you fake then. Put your hands up before you date when one could say F2, looking like 3 true. And if you asking questions, had to say how, who, and do. And if you want a new could do and understand it ain't that true. And if it's fire to be so quiet, I guess I'm still not going by it. And if you wanna go and ride, guess you still on ride like some bread. Trying to get some bread, had to ride instead. That's that stimulus talk. You ain't even know how to walk. Yeah, I broke her down, nigga, that's your fault. And if you wanna talk about a job before you see how I go off, looking like it's a wild boy, like Joe go off, looking like your no-dos off. Woke you up to say I slow you down before I woke you up. You smoking, boy, you choking, boy, you crazy like who joking, boy. I see you when you understand you never knew what's low and boy. Low ends on the funds, looking like it's stimulus one, looking like it's off the time before it had to been done. And if it wasn't done, I guess you had a rack then. And if you hoe in the back, looking like pray for a rack then. And if you ran, pray for anybody on the plan before you net. Try to get your ghost before I plan you net. And if you in a fishing tent, I guess you had to see what man. And if I'm going off the wood, I guess I'm hard as that cement. Shit, man, a long, hard time. Still rolling, still going like Jill with no Scott Golden. Moments for the errors before you know my plaque was platinum. Looking like I gave the gold to the chick to back him. Back him up on the stage, looking like he ain't that going in. He L&D and K, looking like he looked out for the reasons that he never took the outs. The outs back to go right route, like you talking about the same thing we been rapped about before we trapped you out. To say we got a whole lot before we backed you out with no 9. Try to say we working, but you wanna go and say you shine. Man, we been took it back before you born in 99. 16, 83, 16 added up to C. 99's Warren, where you at? Where you sapping C? Looking like you slacking C. Slipping me on your A. Looking like there's no shot of fact before you heard a ganja play. Looking like you ganging, clanging. Looking like you clinging clutch. Looking like you smell too much. That's the reason roll the dust. And if you're not that blue and blade, looking like you sue and say, suing like you querying, going stupid like you new today. And if you wonder what do you say, asking questions, no reply. Looking like you never snitched, but you just know that's 5 July. And if you want a 4, I guess it's out the 45 reply. Looking like there's no reason to laugh before you have to cry. Don't cry later, be high, that's fader. Looking like I fade your scale up, looking like a Boosie fader. And if you wanna see my boo, she just right beside me. She see me, that's the reason that it's real seedy. CD looking like you needy, trying to grow eat these nuts before you gotta go and see the CDs. That's the reason you just trying to go off to see me. I ain't gotta go a whole hour just to say you see me. You said all top please 2 times and faster than. You said I'ma rap 2 times faster than to show you that's disaster than. And how you wanna slow back just to say you not to go back. Looking like you wanna owe that. You just said you know that when it's gonna go back to this rephrasing your own facting. Gotta go say you went off just to know the backing. Back then, didn't even say to know the back and then you ain't even get a response cause we ain't wanna show you back then. Back then when I ain't been right, there was no reason to write it. We going like I gotta put it in the air like nobody like it. One banger, looking like you got a middle finger. All with up what you pull with, that's the middle ringer. In the middle of the round, you just wanna fall down. Going in like I ain't even had to pause for no pound. You can try to make your jaws. You try to see who flawed. Now if you talking like you didn't know, I guess you're starting to see, dawg. And that's just for your heat, dawg. He ain't going all he say he wanna see, dawg. And if you wanna go by the shore then, go ahead and ignore it then. I just told you where you was at before you snored in. And now I go and get some sleep. Like I'm gonna wake up, I think I got some Coach D. Hey, looking like you see, hey, laugh like replay. You just laughing, looking to the past like replay. And now then, to be said then, is what you think about you getting now you mad then, blah, blah, blah. And get mad, got a burner for you nigga, you ain't hot nigga, looking like you boiling in the pot. I got a whip it before I even bought it out to say I got you shot. On the film then, I ain't say you got shot, but you filmed in. You sound horrible, tell them how I feel then. Before you screen then, before you try to go ahead and say what you mean then. Off the screen then, you ain't even know what you seen then. And that's not an advisory to be apparently green then. Getting green, going green, see what you mean. You looking like you sun then. Looking like you had to get your gun then before you run then. Think about Pops and Friday before you see your gun. Hey, you gotta swing your hand, hey, and you ain't even know how, hey, hey. Hey, hey, see, Nay, Nay, she swung her hand like Nay, Nay. I bray, looking like you cray, you see how I play. That shine the wood then, you knew you could then. You see that general like you should then, and now you could win. And if you could get tatted where your flesh could be, you ratting then. You talking like you getting, as it start out a statching then. Statching gotta get a story before you fell off top story. Looking like I woke you up like early in the morning, it's the top story. And that's for sleeping, woke up, you're dumb, hey. Told you like you stupid mommy, dumb with the rum, hey. Rum's there, rumming up in a rumbling like a rumbling, tumbling, looking like you ran it in the game. Tampa Bay still fumbling, but win a bowl. But see, I get it out the bowl like you wanna go ahead, walking off with no stroke. Looking like a boom, baby, like I never knew crazy. Looking like you going off, we popping too lazy. Man, he always gonna say he wanna be supreme, to be on the team. To say we gotta say what's up before we primo him, looking like we didn't owe him. But if we wanna primo him, I guess we gotta premier him. I guess we gotta get near him before we see we ain't fair him. So fear ain't cost a lot, still could be winding. Looking like we gotta fear to win before you blend in. And if you blend in, I guess it's mixed without a spirit in. And y'all gotta go chew some gum, your breath needs some more spearmint. Spit you like I'm in, I get Goldberg like I slam you then. Looking like I pick you, tax you up, and Uncle Sam you then. And if I didn't drop the reason that the tags came back, looking like you tea before you action, smelling never rap. Looking like a clever rapper, Cedar Fall. Looking like I told you where the D was at, I'm seeing y'all. And if it's not an A&R, that's just for your artist. Looking like it's off the wrist, like you had to talk a bit. R and A, saying R-U-K, and if you R and K, A to R to E before you had to go and tell the K. The K ain't even on your grill, but you're the can, clean, clear. Looking like it's white, could you ask the questions, can kill? And if you want to say hey, your dirty grill feel cold still, diamond, looking like you died for a diamond. And if you died for a roster plum in the monster fan, looking like you had to understand how the monster stand. Monster stand on a dirty plan before he looking like a swamp thing he never heard again. And if a wise man hear, then the monster don't hear. Before you understand that the monster do fear. The monster do fear hearing. Cause hearing is the calling of the nearing, of the ending. To say you gotta say you lose your mind to understanding. And understanding ain't even a retending. Looking like a retainer. Understand you remainers. Manners looking like a minor, looking like you read a minder, looking like we read a finder, looking like we go to signer, looking like a signer dealer, looking like we gonna chill near her billin', rapping like we ain't young chillin' outside, see the basketball with no rims. Remember back then when we had to go to courts with Timbs and ain't have enough for nice shoes, just to say we walking in thinking that we might lose, but still had a paralegal, and the paralegal told us that out of the paratrooper fell with them people's boots on the ground, still walk in the court before we went to the field. Now you still walking court, and if you get some black ones, think about the facts, son. All lives matter before you even have some black ones. And back to one, looking like I've been finished, done. No reason to go in for an hour, man. I've been one. Been done for one, that's a take then. Made a few songs, made some more mistakes then. Came back to say you still making the fate then. Good that you ain't that late. Infinity 8:30. And 8:30, but the future then still blew in the nostril before the future end. And if that was sustenance before we did eat, had to say that the apple that Eve had was sweet. And if it wasn't, still wasn't. Go locating, location for no facing, stand time. And if you wanna remind and underground, then he said all I'ma show you is what you see, like you gon' never mind it. Looking like your finger wanna shine before you never grind it. Grind looking cool, ain't living with your mother too. Praying that you live another day to see your mother too. Because the reason that is trouble too. Anybody can go to be gone. This is notice who. Notice who on here for the long time near. Say the long time you ain't been seen a whole year. Now where is that then? To rap the fact then. You burn your pie to be mad. Now what happened? And everybody wants some pie just to be hating. They said, oh, you burned the pie. Who's saying? The pie ain't even cooking. Broke niggas still trying to. Looking like I told you the future, I ain't have to remind you. And now you want to recline too? Go ahead and get one. Looking like I cook was cooked up and y'all ain't cooked, son. So try to be clean, nigga, if you want all I mean. Pick it up like I ain't even just take it out for the team. Looking like the camera's still moving around the team. Want to say what you getting, that's your only dream. The only dream said, ha, look at the skull capping. He said, looking at you all happy. Everybody mad just to be mad and what happened? Ha, looking outside, now who laughing? He said, he gave you some money so you get your hair braided. He said, everybody seen you with no hair faded, hair hated. Go ahead and eat good.
who's giving me? He said, you should. He said, the pepper know that the cooking, baking, lifting, all this electricity moving. All you gotta do is move a facility, it's mine by demand. And I said, hey, yeah, electric up at 10 o'clock at night. What are you doing? Cooking something? More likely. Let's just put some vehicles in that vicinity. He said, you ain't even going in. Is it me? He said, oh, well, I eat the pie anyway. He said, oh, well, take the BA, right? Pie, blah, blah. He said, oh, this nigga, I've been talking about that. I said, ooh, this nigga stable. He said, look out the street. I said, hey, that's what your ass was talking about. He said, well, what you can tell him now? Oh, nigga, look at your hairstyle, nigga. I didn't need you. He said, here we go. This nigga trap. Man, nigga, all this shit cut. He said, man, his ass on the screen talking about something. Man, I'm about to get out there. Look at him, like, man. How you gonna clear your shirt, nigga? Tell him. Yeah, I got two on. He said, nigga, one of y'all come back and come on. I ain't got to that. Sweet potato pie, looking like she still iron. Gave you every reason, man, you barely even ain't trying. Ain't believing, try to say you trusting, ain't even go. Looking like you getting mad, I guess you sounding pedophile. They gonna tell you how it is before you know just how it is. You gonna be gone, just how it is. That's that Mr. Cow, looking like it's no limit. Looking like I got a whole reason, that's not no minute. No minute couldn't end it, you couldn't comprehend it. Took it before I gave it to you, now you can't go comprehend it. That's on calm, before I doubt your plan. Think about a child of tribulation, live again. And that's just off the topic before you fell down. Looking for you pick yourself up, now who fell down? I was seeing you on the ground before I even walked. You ain't that old, man, you can't even barely talk. Talking to be foul, looking like I spit and going like it's not off the trap. Looking like you wanna go ahead, going off you red. Looking like you didn't right, man, we didn't even like. I know, that ain't right, but I did, you fine. Looking like your girl with me. Like she did in the right mind, in the right time. You ain't even laughing. I ain't eat since I had to go off and have that, eat some. And they ain't even gotta get the week done. The week done, y'all just finish then. Looking for the weekend before you even gotta end again. I guess I had to say before you wanna go complete again. You sounding like you living in a sentence in. Sentence in like 25, like you ain't even vintage. Looking like a Senko, looking like you going crazy, like you didn't think though. In the prism, looking like you shining, ism. If you looking for me crazy, I guess it ism. And if you wanna go ahead, be on stupid then, I guess I gotta break your heart looking like she Cupid then. She all near me, it's on Valentine's, looking like she did her time. Now she wanna do fine, do mine in due time, no process. Told her to get with me, that's a new process. She was still up to proceeding, looking like you ain't succeeding. So she wanna be with me the evening, looking like believing before you even fake a mistake. Looking like you gotta wake up before you even take a break. No time off, that's 6 then. Roll around just to say how it's gonna fix then. Fix before you gotta pick up sticks. Looking like you gotta go ahead and be sick a bit.
I was ripping harder, I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal, vicious, and most ruthless champion there's ever been. If no one can stop me, legs to the conqueror. No, I'm not Alexander, he's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Tiffany. There's no one like I'm from there for. There's no one that can match me.
No one can match. Go ahead, like a latch. Tell me if you wanna hatch. Old egg, looking like a whole head. Hook it up before you know red. Read it even if I didn't even believe it. You ain't even going to try. Looking like it's finished, boy, you had the sentence reapply. It was finished, done, and like it been done. Looking like I ate a little bit so I could finish one. One round, not to be mashed then. Looking like it's an egg before the future get hashed then. You was off the reason that you never took it back then. Hard to hold the whole reason before you hold the fact then. If I go off to what I speed, I guess I'm going off to tell you that the future back can take you then. Back and go and win before our future could pass you time. Looking like I'm doing it before I didn't have to grind. Looking like some pork grinds. Looking like I didn't do it. Why you never knew the time. Could tell you how you live in due time. And if you wanted, didn't do nothing, I guess you knew mine. And if I made mine my business, I didn't do what you thought about me. That's the new you.
You wanna pay attention to what I do, see what I did. Say this, you can even know me before you close your eyelid. Got a blank, looking like 1 ain't, looking like 2. Looking like I say do before I even see you. So you know what you was looking at. 18 and going off like 3/6. 2 meanings to break down. 1 factor, 1 added up to say 9. Right back to a new sequence in the code. A ratio, had to complain, bro. And if you want to see the reason that it's staying there, you want to say what you mean, just to know you ain't then. You ain't mean what you say, you just had to hear yourself talk to you or think, okay? And if you want to say you okay, you DKing. Looking like you decaying, like what we saying. We ain't even saying nothing. Who and I finished like we did nothing, like we never. You and how you can laugh like you been finished. Then what you have, I gave you back the future so you can, man, go laugh. Laugh to be smiling like I'm chilling. Took it like I son you like a daughter with no children. Woke you up to see how that's Vegas then. Looking like you hustling to live in Vegas then. And if you wanna hate us then, this is Dennis then. Go ahead and crack your grill before you see your Dennis then. Then finish like you never knew and fin again. Looking like I made it before you even had to end again. You could try to speed, I saw you down, you living back. I took you where you at before you never that. Look at that, looking like you been like you never knew. I took you back. You wanna talk facts and say you going in like you like. He said the same thing 3 times, that's the fact. He ain't paying me for 1 time.